Okay, not great news about this guy. He stands at D+. This guy flashes some red flags that you really need to watch out for. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is mostly just talking big. While he might impress people with bold words and excitement, he does not have the steady focus or discipline needed to really achieve long term success. His quick temper and habit of pulling away when upset can ruin relationships at work as well.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to break down rather than bounce back. He may lash out with anger or argue with others instead of calmly facing the problem. His mood can swing quickly and he struggles to handle setbacks in a mature way.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work find it hard to like or respect him. He often gets into arguments and doesn't show much kindness or respect towards others. People may try to avoid working with him to keep the peace.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he is likely to feel insecure and upset, not proud. Instead of being happy for you, he may react with jealousy, anger, or sarcastic comments. This reaction isn't about you, it's about his own worries and bruised ego.
What if you start earning more than him?
Yes, if you earn more than him, he will likely resent you and feel very insecure. He might make snide remarks, argue with you over small things, or withdraw and ignore you for days. He may also become angry or even accuse you of showing off, even if you are not.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to spend without thinking and isn't careful with money. You'll notice sudden purchases, risky choices, or forgetting to pay bills on time. He mostly focuses on what feels good right now rather than planning for tomorrow.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is likely to pretend to be richer than he is. He may show off with new gadgets, flashy clothes, or expensive outings, even if he can't really afford them. This kind of behavior can lead to debt or other worries down the line.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is not open handed or kind. More likely, he's self centered with both money and his attitude. He rarely goes out of his way to help others or share what he has unless it benefits him or draws attention. Don't expect gentle words, understanding, or thoughtful gifts.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He tends to be secretive and controlling about money. You might notice that he hides details about what he spends or suddenly changes the story if you ask him about finances. Instead, he prefers to keep control and may even use money to get his own way.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He will probably think housework is only your job, not something to share. If you ask for help, he may ignore you, make excuses, or get annoyed. Don't count on him to see tasks around the home as a team effort.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's more likely to help by just telling you what to do instead of actually getting involved with chores or diapers. If he does anything, it will be minimal and he might act as if he's done a big favor. Don't expect him to share the load or step in without being pushed.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He usually argues just to prove he's right, not because he wants to understand your side. When there's a disagreement, he's quick to defend himself and may not listen to your feelings or needs at all. He's far more interested in winning the argument than finding a solution together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he often says hurtful things and can act aggressive instead of staying respectful. You might hear harsh words, shouting, or see scary body language like slamming doors or throwing things. Being around this kind of anger can be exhausting and even frightening.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he gets angry very quickly over small things, which is a big red flag you should not ignore. Quick, explosive anger can make your home life stressful and even unsafe. You deserve peace and respect, and it's important to choose a partner who can give you both.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He rarely says sorry or takes responsibility for his actions. Instead, he is much more likely to blame you, find excuses, or twist the story to make himself look better. You won't get honest apologies or see him trying to fix his mistakes.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He is unlikely to fully respect your boundaries and may not take no seriously. If you set limits, he might push back, argue, or use guilt and pressure to get his way. This attitude is a serious warning sign.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is the kind of man who takes it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of being caring or patient, he might become upset, make hurtful remarks, or act distant and cold. This can leave you feeling pressured or anxious instead of comfortable and safe.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Sadly, you cannot fully trust him to handle private moments with care. There's a risk he might use things you shared or did together to hurt, embarrass, or even control you later if he gets upset. True trust means knowing your private side is safe no matter what.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is easily distracted by other women and may not be truly faithful in a relationship. He likes attention and excitement, so he might flirt, make promises he doesn't keep, or even hide things from you. If faithfulness is important to you, this man is likely to leave you feeling insecure or hurt.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he is very likely to be overpossessive, acting jealous, controlling, and always suspicious. He may check where you are, question your friends, or get upset if you talk to other men. Living like this can make you feel trapped and constantly on edge.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, with him, what looks like a protective nature is actually a sign of a controlling personality. He may say he's just caring, but often uses that as an excuse to limit your freedom, telling you what to do, who to see, or where to go. Please don't mistake control for protection.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will expect you to do most of the work when it comes to parenting and won't truly see it as a team effort. While he may talk about being the head of the family, in daily life, he'll leave most of the responsibilities like feeding, homework, and caring to you. This kind of attitude can leave you drained and unsupported as you end up handling everything on your own.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is likely to lose his temper instead of staying calm. He might raise his voice, scold harshly, or even say things that hurt their feelings. This kind of reaction can scare children and make them afraid to talk to him when they need support.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will most likely not support your role as both a mother and your own person. He tends to expect you to put all your energy into the family and home without caring much about your dreams, work, or personal needs. This can leave you feeling trapped and unappreciated, always giving but never growing.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, this is the kind of man who may act like he supports your career at first, but later ask you to quit once you have a child. He might say he values your ambitions, but deep down expects you to give up your work and focus only on the family. This leaves you at risk of losing your independence and all you've worked for.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is likely to only act polite on the surface with your parents rather than showing real warmth or care. His friendliness may feel forced or just for show, and he probably won't go out of his way to build a genuine bond with them. You and your parents might always sense a distance, never truly feeling welcomed or valued by him as part of his own family. He will expect your family to change for him rather than trying to adjust himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is more likely to make things worse instead of handling it calmly. He might lose his temper, speak sharply, or push you to take sides, making small problems feel much bigger. Rather than listening or trying to gently sort things out, he may react with anger, withdraw, or blame others, leaving you in the middle of a storm.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he's very likely to act modern with you in private, but expect you to be a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He may enjoy your independence and spirit when no one else is watching, but demand that you follow strict family customs and traditions when the elders are around. You may feel confused or frustrated as he switches his expectations based on who is present.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he is more likely to stay out of it or even side with his family instead of supporting you. When problems come up, he may avoid getting involved or expect you to keep quiet and adjust rather than standing up for you. A strong partner stands beside you, but with him, you may be left wondering whose side he's really on.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
Yes, he has the signs of a mummy's boy and is unlikely to choose your side in a conflict with his mother. When differences come up, he will almost always support his mother or ask you to adjust, even if you are hurt or treated unfairly. You may often feel like an outsider in your own home, with your feelings pushed aside to keep his mother happy.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
Yes, he is likely to share private details of your fights and personal life with his mother or sister. This means your relationship may often feel exposed and unsafe, with your secrets or hurts discussed outside your marriage. Instead of handling problems together with respect, he might let his family get involved, which can lead to more drama and misunderstandings.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy stands at D. Plus. Some of these red flags can really become a big deal. You've got to be very careful here. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out is exhausting, lonely, and often painful. You will likely carry most of the responsibilities at home, with kids, and even with his family while receiving little help, warmth, or gratitude.